life. Tell me everything.
Some of these questions are going to be kind of like that because I was like, how is this going to make it like a yap?
That's okay. We'll pivot. We'll pivot.
Yeah, okay, pivot. Let's start. Okay.
Pivot.
Welcome to the Pink Collar Network, Lauren. I'm so happy to have you. We're glad to be back. Sorry for my like little music in the background if it's loud. We'll edit her out
I love
it's
it.
too much.
It's giving ASMR.
I'm really happy to have you here. You took the long haul from Boston to get here, which is
I
kind
did.
of I'm feeling flattered and grateful.
I just want to see you that bad.
That's so nice.
Yes. I was like, I have to be here.
I would have taken a bus for you because I know my driving abilities and it wouldn't have happened.
You're like, I'm not.
Cooked.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I would never, especially Guilford. Like, it's funny. My parents have a lake house around here in Laconia. And I just know how different it is, like, here compared to, like, city living. It's so different.
Yeah, the driving, other than, like, I'm turning this down for my own sanity.
That's like, okay.
She's yelling at me. I'm like, oh my God, pop off, girl.
She's yelling at me.
But like I've gotten better with like I can go to Massachusetts and like drive through. My friends live in like Swansea and Swampscott and like things like that. So like I can drive around Boston. But like
not directly in.
I know those tunnels are gonna make me lose my mind. We don't have a tunnel here.
Yes. Open road everywhere. There's trees.
We have like Portsmouth has a bridge and I sweat a little when I cross. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, I get too deep into Mass. I'm like, someone else has to take over. I have to.
That is so funny.
Concord Coach Lines will take my money till the day I die. I'm like, oh, thank God.
I know, I didn't want to put you through that. I didn't want to like add trauma into your life.
Oh my God, you would have heard a story of me on the bus. I've never had a normal experience on the bus.
I don't take the bus. I'm sorry, I cannot. I'm scared.
I'm okay with the bus now rather than I took a train. No, I took a bus to New York.
Girl.
Long road busing? It ain't for me. Short-term busing, like Boston, like a little day in Boston. Okay,
like a little date night?
Yep, perfect. I can do that. Anything else?
Yeah.
They have like, my sister just took a train to New York and was like, that was lovely. They have like the snack train cart, like a whole snack train
like
cart.
Warm towels.
Yep, like she said it was very bougie feeling, like the seats were not gross feeling, like a bus is not. Clean.
No.
You're right next to a bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, it smells like bathroom.
It smells
like, it doesn't get any better. So I'm like, maybe long trips are for trains, buses for my Boston fears, and that's about it. And I can be brave about it. My boyfriend came to visit us, and I had to pick him up in Boston. I picked him up in an Uber. And he goes, you didn't want to drive here? 5 minutes into the drive, he goes, I get why you didn't want to drive here.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you think Tennessee's bad, baby? Trust.
Well, the thing
Boston's nothing like you ever seen.
Oh,
maybe New Yorkers will get it.
Exactly.
But
no, I'm a New Hampshire girly through and through, actually.
Really?
I
did not know that.
Yeah, I was born, well, I wasn't born here, but I grew up in Bedford, New Hampshire.
Oh, you know? So like a Manchester, Bedford girl.
Yes.
Like, you know what's good. Okay.
So like, this is like my shit. Like, I know where to go, whatever. But the only reason I'm in Boston is because I met my boyfriend.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he lives there, and he's a firefighter there, so I had to stay. But
yeah,
I got used to it. It's not as bad once
firefighter relocation, content creator relocation. I feel like one is maybe slightly easier than the other.
Yeah,
possibly.
Exactly. So yeah. But I don't mind it because it makes for good content.
Yeah.
So why not?
Plus, it's more, I feel like, when you're doing content creation, being in Boston and having that, like, hub of businesses, like, so many different kinds, too.
What am I gonna film? The trees in New Hampshire? Like, this tree's looking real good
wedding
today.
Season pops, but...
Yeah.
What much can you get here? I think, like, it's getting more popular. I like that your job is getting more popular around here for businesses because I feel like it wasn't.
No.
Like, I'd never seen it happening. Like, some people had good content because they were doing it themselves, but they didn't hire people to do it. Yeah. And now, like, I see Morgan's content creations. Like, you two were the first ones here that I saw, like, popping out very commonly. Like, getting, like, people referring me to go talk to you guys. And I'm like, wait, I live. Like, I live that this is becoming a thing. Because businesses are struggling. Like, and they don't realize how big their market can get by adding content creation. Like, it is hard to take your own content. You should see me trying to take videos of myself facialing. My patients are like, what are you doing?
It's like blurry. I'm like, you like stop the video on accident. I don't know how people do it.
Cuts. I cut it like a psycho. I do little cuts of me doing everything. And it's never like a one steady through because you can't do that yourself. Get a GoPro on. Like
strap a GoPro to your forehead, literally.
Like it's just too hard. So like to have people that are finally focusing on like social media content, building a website. Like I didn't get taught to build a website, and do you know how like useful that is to have when you're building a business for yourself? You need a business website. I'm like,
what is that?
Very that,
literally.
Like, and they showed us Weebly in high school, the way I've been Weeblying since, and now I'm like, wait, there's someone that like can make me a real one.
It actually is. It's crazy because I feel like within like the past few years, it's become like such a big thing kind of here because it's like, it really wasn't before, like for New Hampshire, like no one really became aware, like, oh, social media management, doing content shoots, brand shoots, like all that stuff. I will say, I feel like the girl that like made that a thing here is Kay's Social. Shout out, love her. Like
her makeup team
like,
is
she
4 + 4 = a what? 8.
No, she's like insane. Like she's like the one person I look up to. I'm like, wow, like I aspire to be like you, like you're amazing. But I feel like she like really like paved the way for like people like me and like other social media managers, because I mean she started doing this like years ago, but I mean I like started at an agency first, and then I decided to do my own business. But it's hard. Like it's hard getting into it, and it's like without like people like her to like kind of show you like, no, this is the way. This is what you do. Like it is hard, but
it's kind of nice to be in it where like in aesthetics, it's kind of a similar industry of like it's easier to go learn from someone else. Like when you go to beauty school, they really do kind of pressure you. Like you can do it by yourself. You can do it by yourself. But the way it's easier to have that stepping stone to go somewhere first, get your feet in the water, learn so much more. Like they teach you to pass a test in school.
Exactly.
Just finish passing a test, get that license. That's all you need. No, it isn't.
But it's like, no, that's
like,
not
you
it.
need so much more. Like you don't learn the marketing part of it. You don't learn how to
they
put
don't
yourself
teach you
out
that.
You don't learn how to make a collaborative effort. Like you don't learn how to build a business for yourself. You just learn to do your work.
Exactly.
And hope for the best.
Right.
So I feel like her being that stepping stone of being, she's like willing to educate people, but also let them go and grow. Like she doesn't see that competitive side, which I'm obsessed. Like,
yes,
that's the collaborative thing that's like why I made my channel of like trying to express that we don't need to be in competition all of the time.
Like, let's all support each other. Like, let's all help each other grow. Like, you teach me what you know, I'll teach you what I know, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's really how it should be. Because, like, you know, like, not everyone is like that, unfortunately. You know, there are some people that, you know, don't want to share their secrets with you or share, like, what works. Exactly, gatekeeping. Like, there are people that want to keep
it. My ick is gatekeeping.
Yes, that is our ick. Number one ick here. Yeah, it's just, but yeah, no, she's great. She definitely, like, has always been there for me when I'm like, hey, business question. How do you do this? What's your advice for this? So it's definitely so important to have people like that, because you can't just like from the jump do it just yourself. Like you need that experience. You need other people.
The steps to get there, like the hand holding. It's not even hand holding. It's just the support. Like if you fall back, there's someone there to catch you and help you. Like rather than falling on your butt repeatedly and not feeling like you are going to get that chance to step up. Like it's much harder. And like people that can do that, more power to you. Yeah. Like that's awesome. I prefer not to do that.
Me personally,
I would rather like make it easy for everyone, you know, like rather be a group collective effort, learn that way, and then grow to aspire to be what I want to be, and then be able to pass down what I learned to other people rather than like keep to myself. Be like, I'm going to be top dog number one. Would I love that? Yeah, but what's that going to do? I can be good at what I'm doing, but someone's going to be doing something completely different.
Exactly.
But we're still estheticians. We're still the same thing.
I can imagine it might be like for you, it's probably hard to like differentiate yourself and like make yourself kind of stand out almost, because like a lot of people do what you do, you know?
Yeah, I think so. But like, I feel like you would have the similar problem because you are like, just like trying to be like, I can help you brand your business, but you're also branding yourself, being like, I am the one that could be helping you brand your business.
Like they're picking between me and a bunch of other people, so it's hard, right? Like,
exactly. And it's just finding your vibe. And even like, if I was with you, I hired you, but you're like, I don't think I can give you the vibe you're looking for, but I have someone who I know can.
Exactly.
I'd rather be able to layer it like that than be like, I can't give them what they want, but I'm going to try, and then give them something that they hate, and then they're going to leave a bad review, and then they're going to tell other people about how they didn't like this experience. Like, why be so single note with it when you could just make it, and if you do that for someone else, they'll do it right back for you. Like, why not just keep building rather than just halt it and keep it at a like standstill.
That's like a big thing too, I feel like, where like I've had people come to me and be like, hey, do you know how to do like this style of photography? And if I don't know how to do it, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I know how to do it. Like, I'm not like, for like whatever it might be, money, like I don't care about that stuff. Like, I rather like send you to someone else that I know can do it and does an amazing job. But like, that's another thing, like how you can support other people like in your field, you know what I mean? Like, that stuff is so important.
All right. I do have a list of little questions here. I know we keep like doing our little because we're having a good time.
We're having such a good time. I'm loving this.
I know. I think me being a little yapper, I'm like, this is so fun. And then like it goes a few minutes in and I'm like, oh my God, I have a list of questions looking me in the face that I'm like,
no, I
whoops.
love it.
And that answers like, we naturally talk and it answers like for my questions. I'm like,
I can imagine there's some people that like, I mean, obviously you're going to like have more guests and stuff, but you're probably going to like find like a plethora of people, like some people easy to talk to, some people maybe a little like reserved, like, so you're in for a journey.
I feel like it's nice. I try to be someone that's like, if they don't know what to say, I will fill in the gap to like not feed it to them, but like give them things to go off of, especially like my sister's, she used to be a really shy person, but she's like, she started educating, and I feel like she's stepped out of her like comfort zone so much and is getting so much more comfortable.
Yeah.
But like even in situations with us too, if I could sense she was like awkward, I'd be like
you step in.
Oh, hey, like what about this? And I know she knows so much more about that than me, that she'll just start popping off, and I'm like, okay, work.
That's
like,
so important.
This is good. Like, it's just being able to read the vibes a little more. Just because I can yap for 45 minutes without stopping does not mean the person with me can.
That's true.
That's kind of why I like end
or some
up
people
questions.
Can and more.
Fact. That's for real. It amazes me when someone talks more than me. I'm like,
you're like, woof.
I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, I have to ask real quick. What's your zodiac sign? I need to.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Interesting.
I'm like on the cusp of Capricorn, which I feel like is very like.
My boyfriend's a Capricorn. That's why I like you. I knew it.
I'm fun. I like it because I'm like very outgoing, but I'm like very still funny and dry. Like I'm still very like. A lot of people say it's brass, but I'm like, no, it's just like blunt. Like I'm just very like honest. And I'm very I'm a clear communicator. So if someone's coming at me like passive aggressively or like just being passive, I will be like, what is your problem? Why can you not tell me what's going on? Like I'm trying to get better about it.
I'm trying.
My sister's a Cancer. So
I'm
she
a Scorpio.
Helps me. My boyfriend's a Scorpio.
We're like,
me to everyone. My coworkers are all like 40 and they're like, what?
They're like,
I'm like, I love you. I love you. Or I say slay. Or like work. Or I'll go in there and be like, I just ate that up. And I just did a facial and they're like,
they're like, what did you eat?
Literally, they're all nurses too. So they're like, what does that mean? No, one of my nurses who's like, she's my girl. She always is like, yes, you did. Like, yep. She's
like, she doesn't know what you're talking about.
She tells me I like to act 25. So I think that's why we get along so good. And I'm like, I love that. Like,
love that.
Why act old if you don't want to be old?
Exactly. Like, I'll be delusional till the day I die.
Oh my God. When people see my mom looks so young that I'm like, I'm going to be acting the way she looks. For real. I'm never going to be doing that. So I want to ask, how did your journey begin? How did Social by Lauren begin? When did you realize like that's what you wanted to do? How'd you get your foot in?
So let me tell you my life story.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm so excited. I just walked in. I'm like, oh my God, yes. Okay. Perfect. I'm excited.
I'm dead. Funny enough, I have a degree in education. Like,
okay, really?
Yeah. You're like, oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah. Like I went to school full 4 years. I went to SNU So not far, but I wanted to be a teacher like kind of my whole life, but it was kind of just something where I thought of the idea and I just stuck with it without actually thinking like, okay,
like future thoughts about it. You just were like, oh, this is a stick and stone.
But like that's what it was at first, and then fully graduated, got a degree, amazing. But in between the time, like while I was at college, I actually worked at a med spa as a patient coordinator. So I know that world. But yeah, really random, but I worked there. It was amazing. And I was the youngest one there.
Oh, so you were designated social media girl. Like that is the immediate job you get. Yes. Like, especially as a med spa, like the nurses are busy. Like they don't even know, like, we're lucky to get a before and after.
They're like 20-year-old girl, got it. Like just post on social media.
Lock in.
That's how literally it all started. And then from there, I started thinking, I was like, you know what? I can make a career out of this. Like, people do it. Like, maybe I can do it. And so I started my own Instagram page, which actually happened not too long ago. I feel like it was last year where I started my own page.
And your page is so good.
I try.
I also love that it's pink. I'm like,
that's my vibe.
Me, I'm like,
that's why we work. Like, we are pink girlies.
Making all your ads, like, to advertise that you're coming. I was like, oh my god, she's already pink. No, like, all the pictures are pink. Yeah. Like, this is so good.
You're like, this is my brand. Perfect. Yeah. So, basically from there, though, I was like, I just feel like I can do this on my own. I have the knowledge now. I have the tools. And so I just ventured off and took the step and started my own business with it. So,
which, me being like woman-owned business, period. I'm like,
literally. And you know what's crazy too? Like it all kind of happened fast. Like I worked for someone, I want to say until the end of January of this year, and then I've been on my own since then. And I'm even to the point now where like I'm probably going to hire like someone else to help me because I'm getting really busy. It's a lot, like, and I can't do it all myself. Yeah. So things are happening quick. Like things are on the up and up for me, which is really good. But yeah,
that's so exciting. What do you think most recently, like what's helped your business grow? Like what made you get, because you are getting bigger. Like I feel like one of my main reasons to get you on was because I'm like, I feel like a few months ago, I saw you starting, and I saw you with like a couple
that you saw me a few months
ago.
Literally,
I'm like a fan, so that's why I was like, when you texted me back, I was like, oh my god, she answered. That's so sick. I was so excited. I actually did it because I said, I think I texted you on my regular Instagram for my nails, and I said, I'm hollering over your nails. And
that was you.
Answered me.
That was you.
You answered and you were like, oh my god, not hollering. And I thought it was so funny. I'm like, oh my god, so she answers that rocks. And so I started this. I didn't know that was like,
you.
And so I started this and I was like,
like I have multiple accounts.
People that are like, I didn't want to just do like hair people and estheticians. I feel like that's gonna be the easiest for me to get because that's my realm. But pink collar to me is like, who makes people feel beautiful? Like your job behind the camera is literally to direct them on making them feel like beautiful, not less like more awkward. Like I did a boudoir shoot. The only reason I wasn't awkward is because she gave me direction and made me feel comfortable. That's literally what your job is for businesses, to make them, you have to make them feel like they are a professional boss. And that's their job. They are pro boss.
Yeah.
And you're the one that's like, no girl, you are like, just do this, this, and this. And they're like, you're right.
And that's like so much a part of the job. Like people don't think about that stuff, but you have to be like knowledgeable.
You have to psych them up.
Yeah, that too, but also knowing poses, like trying to like contour, and everyone's body's different, right? Like you have to like
knowing the way behind the camera to make it look the way you want with their body. Like it's so, and I didn't realize it until I got a shoot done like that, where I was like, she really is like on her hands and knees with this camera telling me how to move myself. But when you look at the pictures after the fact,
it's crazy.
You gag. You're like, oh my god! After the edits are done, that's when you're like, yeah, I ate this up.
I ate this up. No, because like I always say to my clients, I'm like, you're gonna feel really weird, but it looks good. Trust me. Like if they're just,
and it does. Like, you feel stiff when you're like getting positioned. You're like, I'm so awkward.
Exactly. You just like people who are in my industry, you have to have a certain type of personality. I feel like you have to be able to like hype people up, like make them feel confident and make them feel comfortable. Like that's literally so much a part of my job. And I really try, like because everyone's different. Like, there are some people that are like, oh, I got this. Like, put a camera in front of my face, I'm good. But then there's other people that are like a little more timid, which is totally fine. I work with everyone.
Yeah. We're also getting people from like probably like 19 years old to like 65.
Really?
So
though?
then you're like, oh,
It's
this
so
lady literally
different.
knows nothing about her Instagram page and wants me to rebrand this whole thing and has no idea how to do it.
There are some clients,
but then there's a girl that's like, here's my spread chart of what I want to happen, but I need you to do it for me because I don't have the time. Like, you get so much variety of people that you just need to be able to handle it all.
Exactly. Like, there are some, like, my 18-year-old clients, they'll be talking Gen Z to me. They'll be like, okay, queen, perfect, like, slay. And then they're like my older ones, which I love so much.
Where I mistakenly hit them with the slay, and they're like,
what? Did I hear that
they're right? They're like, slay, like, you're gonna hurt me? Yeah. Like, am I okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
am I okay? Like Slenderman?
And I'm like, oh no, girl.
Like, no, we're gonna
or I say, hey girl, and they're like, I'm older than you.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yep.
I was like, I thought you would eat that up, but I guess
so. You're like, shit, sorry.
And I'm like, damn.
I love the like older women though that like they're into it. They're like, hey girl.
I call them my LOLs, my little old ladies. I love them. I love them because they don't think I'm annoying. They're the older people that don't think I'm annoying, which if they're over 65, they usually think 25 and under is wicked annoying. Yeah. Like, and that's fine. That's just their beat.
Like, who's this blonde bitch?
But very that. Like,
you and
like,
me.
I've had ladies, giving them a pedicure and they're like, so what do you do for work? Like, I'm not rubbing their feet. And I'm like, this is my job. This is it.
Like, you're not literally putting the oil on their toes.
Like, I could tell those ladies, they do not. They're like, those girls do nothing but stay at home. She asked me, same day, they asked me, do you know how to cook or clean? I said no to be a jerk. Because I was like, I'm not going to say yes to give you satisfaction. Literally. No, I don't know how to cook, but I know how to clean stuff. I'm not dumb.
Yeah, you're like, no, I'm actually well educated. Thank you.
I'm like, I actually have a license to be here. But
license to
I guess that means nothing.
Like, I don't, but I still do cook.
Oh my God, no, but you hit them with the I have a 4-year degree. Don't tell them what it is.
That is
you
what I do.
You just have to hit them with the I have a degree.
I have a degree.
And no one's, you're not lying.
You know what's funny? Like, out of all my friends, like, a lot of them don't have degrees, which, like, slay, love that. But, like, I'll always be like, guys, I'm the one with a degree in here. And they're like, you've done nothing with it. Like,
I went to college for 1 year for political science and pre-law. So funny that is the ballpark. You're like, I just sat with this and knew it was going to get me somewhere. I just sat with it and knew I was going to get somewhere.
No, I wish I was you.
My first world politics class, when they told me it wasn't a woman's world, I knew I was in the wrong profession and I was not happy.
Look around, there's just guys like everywhere.
There was like 3 girls in my class. Our teacher was a woman, but was very not like pro-woman. And I was like, I hate it here.
Yeah. You're like, where's the pink collar network?
Literally, like, I'm like, where's a gay person? Where's a girl?
Literally.
Like, where's
the gays and gays?
Like, I'm like, I hate this. So I was like, I need to figure something out. And my sister, she does makeup too, but she does hair. I was her makeup model for class one time, and I went to class, and I was like, this kind of ate. I get to sit and play in a miror and put makeup on my face all day.
Wow, that's
so. Why do I want to do that?
Where'd you go to school?
So I grew up in Belmont, but I went to Empire, and they have a mud makeup program, and my sister did the mud makeup program. She apprenticed under my mom though. She didn't do the beauty school part. She just did the like makeup school part. So I was like, wait, I want to do just that. And then I sadly figured out I had to do like either aesthetics or hair school. And I'm sorry, wet hair is not my shtick. Like, I can't touch it. It's gross. Like, watching someone else's hair.
Ew, yeah, wait, that actually does sound gross. And it's like tingly.
I can't take hair out of the drink or like
pop.
Like,
no, not even mine.
No. I'm like, I can't. So I was like, no, I can't do that. And my mom's like, okay, but there's aesthetics, like that's skincare. And I had cystic acne when she was telling me this. So I was like, oh my God, learning skincare to fix my face, then do makeup. Cool. And then I fell in love with like skincare and doing everything else that I was like, oh wait, this is it.
Wow.
This locked in. Like, I'm obsessed.
That's amazing. You said bye to whatever pre-law, whatever that was.
I said bye to that before I even decided aesthetics was my beat,
better
because
than
I was like, oh my God. I was in a class full of like grumpy men that were like, you're you want to live in a woman's world. That's not going to happen, baby girl. And I was like, I can't sit here for 4 years and hear this negative energy.
Yeah.
Like, this is not pro me and I don't like it.
That was like me, but like opposite. Like, it was all girls except for this like one guy
I think if I had I think if I did something like that, I'd probably have sat through it as well, because like girly pops.
I just colored all day.
Deal with girls, like even beauty school. I didn't love beauty school because like it felt like high school, so that was like not giving.
Yeah,
and
trauma.
It like gave like they wanted us to be competitive, and I didn't love that.
Yeah,
but I did love like getting to do girl services all the time. Like I do get men into for services sometimes, but like being able to make people feel really good, like I loved that. Like a girl being like, oh my god, my lashes really like this makes my day. I'm like,
whereas like a guy, like he could love it, but he's like, keep it to himself. Yeah, literally. He's like, all right,
I'll do a brow wax for a man, and they're like, nice, thanks.
Yeah,
cleaned it up.
See, that's
and then I'm like,
yeah,
thanks, brother. I want to like give him a handshake and leave.
Thanks, brother. Yeah.
I did rugby for 2 years, and I was like, you know what? I know how to deal with a man. Thanks, brother.
Wow, hit him with it, and I get crazy. Wow.
I know. I have pop-ins
everywhere.
Can we talk about you? I know. I have pop-ins everywhere, and it's so funny because like you don't realize how random things are so helpful. Like I've done every job, so when I got to this job, very helpful because I can answer the phones, I can book appointments, I can deal with pissy people, like. I can maintain myself and my composure pretty well.
Like respect to all people that do that, but talk like on the phone, talking to people 24/7 when they're like screaming at you. I can't do it. I just cannot.
I like being able to text my patients and my clients.
Yes,
I like being
that.
able to like shoot them a little messy message. Like I only working here on Saturdays is really nice solely because I have my Saturdays full of like my people that I wasn't having a full book here before. Well, now my book here is full because those are all my people that can't get in during the week now.
I love that.
So I like that because they're all just like, they'll text me if they can't make it. Or like, if I can't make it or something's going on, I can text them and they're like so nice and chill. And they're like, those are my girls. Like, those are my people.
Literally.
Very nice. And
do I follow you on that page that you have? I must.
I think you do.
If not, I need to get on that. I
think so. You definitely should.
Because I need to. Period.
I think it's so funny that you're like, wait, that was you?
I literally had no idea. Like,
I'm a girl. I don't do nails because I'm not good at them. My nail girl, she works here. Polished by Caitlin. Love her.
Shout out.
She does nails so good, but your nails look so good. And I will screenshot people's stories if I like their nails.
Yeah.
To be like, Caitlin, these are my inspirations. Let's make something up of this. So I actually was like hooting and hollering because I was getting my nails done. So I was like, I live for her nails. So I screenshotted them and I was like, follow this girl, Caitlin. She always got good nails on. Aww. So I was like, and I'm like, she does content stuff, so that's good too. But like, she always has a good nail on. And then I followed your nail girl from that.
Exclusive glam. Are you kidding? No, she's like, I'm pretty sure she's like Picasso.
Yeah.
Costco. Costco. I'm pretty sure she's Costco.
No, her page is good because I followed her too because her like her content's good, and I'm like, well,
guess who does it?
I was like, now that I'm thinking, I'm like, you're her nail girl. Of course, that makes sense. So her content's good.
Yeah.
So I was like,
no, she's also like a pink girly vibe like us too. So like, yeah,
I feel like the pink girls unite. Like
they really do. Like those are the people that like come to me most whenever like a man hits me up or
you're like
yeah, I'm like
me when men walk in the med spa. I'm like,
yeah,
and like no shame, men can walk in the med spa. Love you. I'm just saying, when they do, I'm never mentally.
But you're also like, wait, like, how did you find me? Like, or why?
Who told you to come see me?
Yeah, but like love them.
Literally,
but
whoever sent you, thank you.
But yeah, like, but it's crazy, right? Because
you just hear from men all the time. We're like, we don't do all that.
Yeah.
Don't do all that. My boyfriend's the first one to tell me I don't need all that. I don't need all that. Like, he does skincare enough, but he's like, I don't need a facial.
Okay, skincare. King.
He does have skincare. I was like, okay, that's enough for me.
My boyfriend does too, but it's kind of just like the water out of the sink. So
yeah. When I saw my boyfriend had soap like in a thing, I was like,
yeah.
That's an actual
I leave my like moisturizer in there for him. I'm like, please just go ahead.
Like, if you want to use it.
Yeah.
Like a little wink.
Just for you. Just a little wink. I can't. I love yapping with you. This is amazing.
I know. I'm just having fun.
Me too.
Like, this is just more fun.
No, this literally is.
Do you have a personal service that you like to do? Like, I know you do branding. You do. I don't understand the audit one because I don't.
I'm dead. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Please. I was reading your thing. I'm like,
You're like doing your research.
I was researching earlier. I was like, wait, she's got options.
I got options on deck.
That.
Profile audits, they're basically like an account makeover. So
yeah. It's just a professional name.
Yeah.
Like a makeover.
Maybe I should change it now that I think of it.
That sounds good. I literally was like that.
Right? It kind of does.
Is that gonna tell me I need to spend more money? Because I will.
No, literally. Oh my god, Dad.
Wow.
So it's basically like doing like your highlight covers, giving you an optimized bio, even like hashtag research to get your posts out there more. Yeah, so like it's very much, that's like the basic thing of like, if you don't want to fully commit to like management yet, like let me give you a makeover, see how you're feeling about it, see how you're vibing. And that's especially for the people that don't really like have their brand yet, because there's some people that haven't, chosen their brand colors, don't have a logo, or like haven't really figured that part out yet. So I think that's really good for people kind of starting out. That's what I normally say for my clients, but yeah.
And do you have any like, not to say like plug your gals if you want to plug your gals, but do you have any like collabs or anything that you've done that you're like, this has been like, this is why I like to do collabs? Like, is there any like foot in the door being like, this is what made me like working with other people? Like, honestly, not just being alone.
I definitely think so. I work with a content studio a lot. It's called Posh Content Studios. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
I followed it.
Yeah.
I stalked you, of course.
Yeah. Duh. Yeah, no. So I met her through, when I first started out, that's the one studio I went to like film all my content and all that stuff. And she's amazing. She's like multifaceted. She has like a candle company. I think she has like a clothing type of thing, like styling thing. She has like a picnic, cute little.
See, I love that.
Yeah, like she's
being able to do a lot. I feel like is so helpful.
Yes, like she has a lot going on. She's a full-on businesswoman, and she runs the studio. And she definitely like made me realize like, wow, collaborations are so important, because she would like hook me up with like her merch. She'd give me candles, and she'd be like, hey, just like shoot at the studio, and I'll do this for you. Like that's why it's so important, like networking,
for making yourself even like finding someone that, I hate to say this because I know I'm the first one to say get your bag. It's okay to do a collaboration.
It's okay to barter services too.
Trading is okay. Doing a collab for free is okay.
Exactly.
I feel like if you're that girl that's always like, well, are you going to pay me to be there?
Yeah.
That's not a way to market yourself or social network. Like, especially in our business, like I'm the first one to want to link with a photographer. I'll do the makeup, I'll do the spray tan, like I'll get a hair girl involved, like make it a production. You can all use the work after, and it'll be credited to who needs it. But like, why did I charge for that?
Exactly.
Like,
and that's like literally how I got my foot in the door with a lot of things. Like exactly. Like I saw my nail tech on Instagram, and I just thought she did amazing work, and I was like, I'm gonna go to her. And so I did, and then we just started chatting, and I told her what I did, and she was like, I would love to like work something out with you. Lashes, I barter, hair, I barter, like everything.
Trading shouldn't be so like, I feel like it's a very like faux pas thing.
Yeah.
They're very like about it.
Right.
Bring the positive connotation to trading.
Exactly.
I think it's so
that's how you meet people too.
And that's why like you want to get bigger in the industry. The only way to get bigger in our industry is to meet more people, be willing to meet more people, be willing to grow and do things you're out of your comfort zone. Like it's not a waste of money, because you're gonna get so many patients or clients from that shoot that you just
did and or they know people too. Sending. Yeah, exactly. Like it all like comes full circle, and I love doing stuff like that. It's so important. And I think everyone should.
What's one piece of advice that you have for people that are like starting their social media journey or starting to get on, trying to be more active on socials and seeing the importance of like their business flourishing? Right.
That's a good question. I would say don't focus too much on what everyone else is doing, because that's just going to put you in the box of like everyone else, and it's not going to make you stand out. Because a lot of the time I would see other people's videos and be like, okay, I need to do that. Like, clearly, you know, it did well for them. Let me do it too, which is okay. Like, it's okay to kind of draw inspiration from people. But I definitely think being like, okay, how can I set myself apart? How can being authentic? Exactly. Like, the second I stopped worrying so much about other people and what they were posting and started worrying about myself, that's when I got so much growth for my business. Like, especially like face forward content too, like taking a video of yourself doing a get ready with me, doing a little behind the scenes of whatever. Like, people love that stuff.
They want to see who's behind there.
Exactly.
They want to see you, even though you don't particularly feel super comfortable putting your face out there yet. Like, if you're gonna have your brand out there, or like a business out there,
right,
there has to be a face behind the brand, and that you're gonna want to know who it is. Even if you find ways to put yourself out there in your comfortable level.
Exactly.
You have to put on authentically you. Don't go looking at everyone else's page and being like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Like, don't copy everyone else. Do what you think is a good idea. Like, trending is different than copying, in my opinion. Like,
right.
Doing a trend that you see on TikTok is fine. No one's gonna shame you for that. Like, I'm the first one to be like, I'm the first one when I saw if someone's put a gun up to me and wanted to see my camera roll and jumping all my services, that's a great way to show what services you offer.
Exactly.
But you don't need to go, like, do the same music they're using, use the same hashtags they're using, right? Like, use the same filters they're using. Like, you don't need to copy it.
And that's a big thing in this business, I feel like. Even like with like the beauty business, I'm sure you know, like, I'm sure you've had a situation where you've done a video and then like next day you see someone else do the same video as you and you're like, that's kind of weird, you know? And like, it's just, I try to, like, even if I'm drawing inspiration, like, put my own twist on it.
And that's
like,
how I feel about it too.
Exactly.
You want to show uniquely you if you're doing the same thing everyone else is doing, and
right,
don't like make it your own.
Exactly. Because that pisses people off at the end of the day. Like, it pisses me off sometimes. Like,
when someone thinks of a wicked good idea that was like at the touch of your lips,
like, yeah, you literally
didn't have it yet, and then
you're like, no, I was about to get there.
It, and you're like,
exactly.
It's more of they got me good.
They got me good. Yeah,
they got me again.
And it is hard though, because it's like there are so many video ideas that people have already done, but it's like, what you really just have to do is think, instead of like, what should I post? What do I want to post? Like, what do I like to do? What do I want to put out there? Those are the questions that you definitely have to ask yourself.
I honestly, I agree 100%, because I definitely I think beauty school particularly, a lot of girls didn't post in beauty school, so I would post a lot to like get my book full, but I would seek inspiration from, like, I'd go on the like explore page on Instagram and look up like aesthetics and everything, because I was new to the industry. Looking at other people's stuff when you're new you're not copying them. If you don't know and have never seen it, it's so normal to look it up and like, be inspired by what they're doing. But it's different from being inspired and making something inspired by than cut, copy, paste, be like, oh my god, that's so good, and then realizing you're like, oh, maybe I was a little too inspired. And like, I feel like everyone's had a moment when they're like, damn.
There's also like
cooked.
Exactly. There's also like the other side of it too, where it's like, I guess you could see it as like flattery, where it's like, okay, someone.
And that's kind of how I take it now. Yeah. I'm like, they obviously liked what I was doing.
Right. Exactly.
So like, I take it more like that. I used to be super offended and be like, why are they copying me?
Like, I used to get so mad.
And now that I'm like, there's only so much they can do. And if they think my content's good enough to copy,
exactly.
Like, that means I am doing something good.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it's always it makes me feel better about it. Like, I feel like that means I'm doing something.
Exactly.
So what's next for socials, Lauren?
What's next? So much. I'm the type of person, I have a million ideas in my head at all times. Like, you don't even want to be in my head. Like, it's a scary place.
I feel like I have too many ideas. My notes app is a terrifying place to look at, because I hit with it too hard.
Yeah, my calendar app even scary.
I've been trying to find a new calendar app, because I use my Apple Calendar, and I'm like,
I will set you up actually. I have the best one.
Please.
I think it's literally just called Calendars with an S. It's so good. You could color code everything.
See, that's what I want, because they don't give you enough colors for the Apple one.
Oh no, they don't.
5 colors, and I'm like, I have more than 5 things
I need turquoise, a navy blue. Yeah, no, I need everything.
Because if it's not aesthetically nice to look at, I ain't looking at it. Like, if it makes me anxious when I look at it, I don't care.
Exactly.
So if it makes me calm, and I'm like, oh, now I can see all my stuff calmly placed for me, then I'm like, okay, fine.
That's the thing. Organization is the key thing. Especially like with everything I'm doing, I need to be organized.
My painful ADHD, I've been like working on compartmentalizing, and I'm getting there. I didn't realize how important it was and how much calmer it makes my life doing it that way. But now I've like come to a spot where I'm like, okay, you can't just go off a whim anymore. Like, you have to look at a calendar. Before, like, it can't just be in my head. Like, exactly. I've come to notice 25 years. Frontal lobes formed. They don't remember nothing. It don't remember.
Frontal lobe is officially formed.
Like, she like is formed, but there's holes. And obviously she doesn't retain everything she needs to, or retains too much and pushes her back here. We need to
exactly.
Get on.
Exactly. So there's a lot going on. Like I said, I am definitely thinking about hiring someone soon. Because
she might be hiring, everyone keep an eye out.
Yeah, plug. Might make a job listing. But I don't know. It's just a lot. Like, if you saw what's in my computer, what's in my phone, like, you would be like,
oh, girl.
Girl. I'm like, can someone do my laundry, if anything? Like, I have no time of any day. So,
like, where do you get the personal assistants? I feel like you can't find a personal assistant anywhere.
Literally,
like,
though,
who's gonna do my laundry?
Who's gonna take out my dog?
I need a new mom. My mom doesn't want to do my mom anymore.
She's over it.
I need to do it myself, but I don't have time. Like,
literally,
I just need someone make a new My Mom program.
Literally, please. that is it. Because especially like my management clients, the people that like they like,
you are running there.
I'm fully running. It's not just a brand shoot. It's not just a content shoot. It's a lot.
Weekly content needs to be up.
Yes,
needs to be up
like
at a certain time.
2 to 4 posts a week. It's a lot. And as I'm getting more people, it's amazing. But I'm also like,
you're like, this is overstimulating.
Yeah, and I'm like, I would love a life.
And time? What is she?
Staying up till 2 a.m. every night, like working, like it's a lot. So.
I know. Us connecting before this, I was like texting you at like 10 p.m. I'm like,
oh my god,
I feel so bad, and you come right on and be like, hey girl.
Literally me, immediate.
We're doing creative nighttime stuff.
Yes.
Me at work every day. If I'm not doing stuff, I'm like, I'll make content on my phone, of course.
Yeah.
Like shooting stuff, editing stuff, I need the computer. I need to sit there and be like focused.
Yep.
So that's nighttime time. And sadly, nighttime time is no longer
nighttime time.
Real Housewives and like ice cream and chill.
This is what I'm saying.
Like working time.
I miss the days like in high school when I had no responsibilities. I just sat. I literally just slept. I
could just have a little nappy poo.
Oh my god. I wanted. Yeah.
And then not feel bad about it. Now I have like
responsibilities.
Now accidentally fall asleep sitting up and then feel bad that I woke up 30 minutes later. I'm like, damn, I have so much I need to do right now. Like, literally, like, that is my issue. Very, very that. It's really hard. So I need help. And I'm gonna get there soon. But it's a good thing though, right? Like when you're busy, and that means you're booked and busy and building. Which I feel like if you're willing to keep growing and rather than capping it, I feel like, why not just keep growing?
That's what I don't want to do, because I'm at the point where like I could probably only take on like 2 more people myself, but I don't want to just like limit myself to that. Like I want to continue to grow and have like 50 management clients, you know what I mean? Like I want to get to that point. So
plus if you do hire people, that's a really good, like, you're educating people. Like you're educating a team at that point, which is like a big whole other step for you, which is awesome.
And that's how I started too. Yeah, exactly. Like you need someone to like help you out at the beginning. Exactly. And I also like want to give them the best experience possible, because I know that it can be hard at the beginning. Sometimes you don't have a lot of good experiences, but obviously you learn and grow from that too. But yeah. I need another girly, a pink girly.
A little pink girly.
Little pink girly on.
Well, I'd love to have you on here. I definitely am going to want to make a track to Boston to come for a little visit.
Obviously.
Like,
I will.
You already took your little haul up here. It's my turn to take the haul down.
Yeah, podcast part 2.
Podcast part 2. I would love that. Plug yourself. Plug your things.
Plug myself. Social.by Lauren. Basically everything. I think everything, yeah.
Do you have a website or do you just have Instagram?
I have a website. It's currently under construction though, because I wanted to I have a bunch of just updated stuff. So I hired someone to do my website. So that's in the works. But it might be out.
Website's coming.
Yeah, website's coming. Might be out by the time this is out. So
I'm so excited.
We love that, yeah.
I loved having you.
I loved being here.
Let's do a little cheers.
A little cheers.
For coming. Thank you for joining the Pink Collar Network.
Thanks for having me.